Okay, welcome back to YouTube, RGB Link YouTube channels. I'm Luke. We are on live in Xiamen at RGB Link headquarters office. So the first section today we talk about the Minimix and how to use the Minimix web application to control the Minimix and even to control the PTZ camera. So right now we're gonna move on to the Q16pro 4 unit. So today we're gonna check, the first we will go through the Xbox configuration and operation, basic operation for the 4 unit. Then we'll check something fun and something that you might need when you do in streaming or you want to do the production with the 4 unit. So we're gonna check how we can use the streaming deck from Elgato to control the switching things on 4 units. Okay, so first we're gonna check about the basic Xbox configuration. So today's I have connected my 4 units with my laptop through the serial port. So I think previously last week or last webinar, so my colleague John had introduced you guys how to connect the Q16pro 4 units to your PC through the network, so through the LAN port or through the serial port. So today we're going to use the serial port to connect the 4 unit to my PC. So let's check out how we can do it. Okay, so this is the latest version of the Xbox, the 7.5 here. So I think it's available on our websites. So you guys can go download it. So a lot of new features for this version. So first of all, to check out the firmware, you're gonna do. Sorry, I already connected with my Q16pro 4 units here. So it's connecting through the serial port here. So let's refresh it and a little bit. And, okay. So here the basic, you in the main page you will see the basic configuration and system information for the 4 units. Okay. So I have installed the 2 input module here. So one quad HDMI 1.3 input, and the second one is the 4K input module. I think we have went through this in previous webinar. If you have any questions or you want to see the detail of it, you can go back to the previous recording of our webinar and check out this out. And for the output module, I have installed one quad HDMI 1.3 output module. So for the first, the HDMI in 1 and HDMI in 3, I have connected 2 sources, video sources, and the output I have connected to my Minimix, so which is streaming right now to our YouTube channels. Okay, so right here you can see the basic information. So you will see a module name and the firmware version of it, which one, and the basic IP address and fan controls. Okay, so we're not going to go into the detail of it. So let's start how to create a container to create a display. So I already done one, so that's close this ones. So go to right here. So I want to do, for example, I have a 2K output, so we'll drag this one output. So display 1 is the output port 1, okay? So that's my output port 1, so that's a 2K output. So we have created one container. We have the one 2K container here, and I have deployed the display 1, which this is the HDMI output port 1 here. Then we go to the layer selections. So right here, you can see all the input signal here. So I have 2K inputs for my media player. So if I want to display the first signal onto the output, I will simply drag and place right here. So right now the output will be the first signal full screen. Let's check out the output. Okay, so that's the first the output. Okay, let's go back to the Xbox. So I will save this. Actually, it's on the bank 2. Okay, let's move. Okay, so right now there's a few banks. That means we can save this to the settings. Layer settings to the corresponding banks. So we'll create a different preset, different themes. So the first one, we'll do a full screen of signal 1, and let's try to create another one where I will do side by side. So I will do okay. So we can adjust the size of the first signal layer. And we will place a signal 2 right here and just a size. So right here, okay. Actually make it smaller like this. So it will occupy a quarter space of the output 1. So we're gonna create a bank 3. So if there's a easy way to copy this bank 2, the layers to the bank 3. So I have to add and set that 2 and plus add Control plus C. So that's copy the 2 layers and go to bank 3 and Control plus V to place the previous layers to right here. So if I want to add another layers, okay, so different size right here. So that's the bank 3, and I can copy this 3 layers, Control plus C, Control plus V here. Okay, let's make it overlay with each other and add one more layer of signal 1 to the right bottom corners of the outputs. Okay, let's check out the output. So you can see I can move the signal around, so you will adjust the position of each layers. Okay, so okay. So let's try another one. So I want to make the bank 5 the fifth thing. I want to do a full screen of the signal 3. Okay, so so far we have created 5 things. So you can do the sync switching right here. So this is more like a directed cut. Okay, let's check out the output. Okay, so in the layer configuration page, you will do so when you choose different things, it will do kind of like a direct cut. So we will directly switch to the outputs. And if you want to do it like take mode, you will go to the sync management, preset management page here. So right now, if I want to do it, I would do it without a cut. Then it will cut to the bank 1. So that's another way to switch between things. So that's a very basic configuration, how to create outputs on your Q16 Pro 4 units. Okay, so okay, that's all for the Xbox configuration. So next, let's check out how to use the Stream Deck connect to the Xbox and use the buttons on the Stream Deck to switching things. Okay. So right now I have my Stream Deck and it's connecting to my PC, which is running the Xbox. You can see on the buttons here is it display from scene 1 to scene 13, and you can go to the next page, which is corresponding to the 16 scenes of the Xbox. So you can use the buttons to switching to scene 1, scene 2, scene 3. So let's try it. So right now, currently we are on bank 1, which is scene 1. Let's say I want to switch to scene 3. Okay, you can see on the Xbox, it automatically go to the bank 3. I want to go scene 4 and 5 and 2 back to 1. Let's check out the output. So let's check out the actual output, how it looks. So right now on scene 1, so it's a full screen of the signal 1. Check out 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. And if you have 6, we don't have anything on 6, so 1, go back to the output, okay, 2, okay. So with this integration with the Stream Deck, then it provides you the ability to use the Stream Deck to control the output of the 4 units. I believe a lot of the users that would really like to use the Stream Deck to control their streaming, their broadcasting. So if you are a Stream Deck users and you can use it to control the Q16pro 4 units and to control the switching things, I think this is a bonus feature, I would say, to for the 4 units with the Stream Deck. So we have done the integration for it. It's pretty easy. You don't have to do any pre-configurations or settings using the Stream Deck software, because we have already done it on the Xbox. All you need to do is connect the Stream Deck to the PC which is running the Xbox software. Then it will automatically get the signal from the Xbox and have these layouts on the Stream Decks. Then you can use all the buttons, preset buttons to switching things. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward demonstration for the Q16pro 4 unit today, and I believe you can, if you happen to have the Stream Deck and the Q16pro unit, then you can try it. But you need to download the latest version of the Xbox, which is the 7.5. I believe it's on our website. So check out the RGB Link official websites. Download the latest the version of the Xbox and play with the Stream Deck and the Xbox. Yeah. So that's all for today. We covered the Minimix web interface controls. We talk about how to use the Xbox to configure the outputs on the Q16pro 4 unit, and we have demonstrated how to use the Stream Deck to do the sync switching for the 4 units. So thanks for joining us today. And that's the second webinar section for this week. We will continue our webinar section next week on our YouTube channels. So next week on Tuesday and Thursdays, same time as today. And welcome back and joining us next week on Tuesday. We will talk about the Minimix and the Q16 Pros, and we will bring you another demonstration or updates of those 2 products. Okay. So it's great to having you all here joining us for today's webinar. And this is Luke. We are on live in Sherman at the RGB Link headquarters office. So remember to subscribe our channels. You will come to our YouTube channel to check out what's going on with RGB Link, what's new about our products, and you can check out the recording of our webinar section if you are interested in our previous webinar. So check out the recording on our YouTube channel. So that's all for today. It's great to see you guys again today, and come back next Tuesdays. Bye.